Hey everybody. If you've seen the name of the video, you will probably figure that there will be some preaching going on. I'm not a preacher, but I do know the Lord, and I enjoy talking about it. I enjoy sharing it with other people that believe the same way, And now it's Easter. Today is an anniversary when we celebrate the resurrection of Jesus. And he is the only one, the only way, and the only man that I would ever bow down to. I've said and I've believed all of my life that Jesus, he was the only one, and he still is the only one who can actually save you. He's the only one, God, the Father of Jesus. He sent his son here to die, knowing that he was going to die for his beliefs, for us, for our sins. And every one of us are a sinner. I'm a sinner, you're a sinner, we're all sinners, and it doesn't matter. I mean, you have to go through your battle, whatever it is. And if you stumbled onto this video at any time, there's a reason for it. I believe that. I believe that people are brought together for reasons. I think God puts people in our lives at certain times for certain reasons. Sometimes the reasons are that we need to learn from mistakes, learn from, hi Marcy, to, he God expects us to sin because that's who we are. I mean, look at the world we're living in. He expects us to be sinners, but what he also expects of us is to learn from our sins and ask him for forgiveness, because without his forgiveness, we're going to keep stumbling. And he'll be there. He'll be there every time. He will pick you up every time you stumble. And every time anyone is in need and we cry out to God, he hears us. And I believe that he brings things to us when we need them the most. God is good. And He is the only one that will ever be there. He's the only one that is going to be there to pick you up. When you have hit your lowest and no one will help you, He'll help you. Ask and you shall receive. Knock and a door will be opened. But remember, if He shuts a door, He's going to open a window. That means, actually, He's not going to completely close you out. He's going to get you in a situation where you have to choose and you have to know. And He'll catch you every time. But He really wants you to learn from your mistakes. Hi, Carrie. You know, like I said, I'm not a preacher. My name is Sherry. I'm just a person. But if you come upon this video, there's a purpose for it. And you know, Easter sunrise services, I hope a lot of you get to see that and go to that. Well, the church I was going to did services outside and watched the sunrise. So I don't know what they do around here or where you are, but I'll have to find out. I'm missing that this year. Getting together with people that are of like-minded about God, who He is, why He is. The truth is so beautiful. And heaven is so soft. If I can explain it in any kind of a word, it's real peaceful. I mean, it's really hard to describe. I just think of the word soft. It's calm. There's a lot of children there. And that's what bothers me the most. I mean, the kids are fine, but why are they there? That's always been, yes, I have the abilities to see things, but I still have the same question everybody else does, is why? And this Easter, is special because I keep feeling so much presence from summer. And this isn't supposed to be about summer. This is supposed to be about Jesus. But I just had to say that. But he's definitely someone who will never let you down. He never breaks his promises. He'll never forsake you. He'll always love you. And personally, my feeling, I can't wait for him to hug me. To be able to be in his presence is an amazing thought for me. And I may have abilities, but it doesn't make me an evil person. I've never been an evil, mean person to anybody. But I will protect my kids. And I don't like people to lie on me. I don't lie on anybody else. I try to be the best that I can be. I have been baptized with my mother. I think that just because I'm not a preacher does not mean I cannot preach the goodness of him, because I know God. I know Jesus. I know them in my heart. I like the true crime side of me to have facts, evidence, hard evidence. But then there is a side of me that, no, I've never seen God. I've never heard God. But I have in my heart felt them give me things, tell me things through my soul. I just know him. And for someone else not to know him is so sad. I want everyone to know that feeling of knowing God and trusting in him and having faith in him, living for him, doing what's right for him. You know, when you were thinking about these things that people do, like sneaking and robbing and stealing and all this stuff, you can sneak, you can get away with it, whatever. Eventually, you will be caught, and everything in between here and there was a lesson, was a test. I think everything in life is a test. It's a test of your faith. You're given choices. Ooh, oh, come on, try this, or whatever. And you have Jesus in your heart and the devil's on your shoulder. And I'll tell you, the God that's in my heart will overpower that little bitty devil every time. Jesus will always win out with me. And I sure couldn't sit by and watch someone else be put in pain because of something someone did or said. I've never enjoyed seeing someone hurt. Sorry, I was reading your comments. Well, I feel like Summer. Well, I had a live last night and Tabby was with me, and we talked about I don't remember. I need to rewatch that video because I haven't looked at it, but she started to say something about 14, and I kept seeing for the last couple of days 14, and I kept thinking 14th month, not the 14th day of the month, but 14 months. And I figured that's maybe when she's going to be found, which would be August. But they hit her good, but that's a different video. I trust in my Lord, and I thank him every day for everything I have, that I'm here another day for my son. I have a lot to be thankful for. A lot. A whole lot. I'm thankful for you guys. I'm thankful that I'm alive so that I can speak of God's goodness. He's so patient. I mean, look at what the world's doing to each other. I wouldn't stand by and watch it, but God is good, and he's forgiving, and it doesn't matter what your sin is, if it's a teeny tiny one or a really horrific one. You find him. You honestly find him and get his forgiveness. You'll know it when you get it, because it is being born again. It's an amazing feeling. God is definitely good. And people think, well, how can God let little kids die? That was what I said so much in my life until I knew the Lord myself. Everything is a lesson on how we handle ourselves. Are we going to turn to the bottle or drugs? Or are we going to turn to God when we're down? What are we going to do? What's your choice? Everyone has a choice. God gives everyone a choice. But you can do the worst thing in the world, and if you ask for forgiveness, he'll forgive you. Now, who else is going to do that? Nobody. Just Jesus. Just God. Jesus, his Father, is the one that's going to be the judge. And people do things and they may not get caught here before they die, but they'll be caught. There's been people who have been since a murder from years ago or something, it was solved, but the guy had already passed away that did it. After DNA was found. So it does happen. I don't know, but I do know it doesn't matter what kind of problem I've ever had. If I get to the point where I'm asking him for help, I don't think about it anymore. I leave it in his hands. Sometimes there's times I even ask, Jesus, take this from me because I can't handle it anymore. And he does, and that's okay. That's what he's there for. But he'll always put you on the path that you're supposed to go to. You know, you apply for a job, go home, whatever. You can do what you want to get that job. You can pray, Lord, if this is the job that I'm supposed to be at, then so be it, or apartment, or whatever it is. Is this the right car? Let God give you the answers to all your questions, because he will. So much violence going on. And I hate to say it, but it's going to get worse, you guys. I think you know that. It's going to get worse before it gets better. I thank God every day, too. Many times a day. And I ask him to, normally it's about my son. That's all I really care about anyway. I mean, my kids and grandkids, you know, my mom. I got a sister. I have a lot to be grateful for. I don't take advantage of it, that's for sure. But you can always trust that God will be there for you when no one else is. Or if you don't want to bring someone in to help you, He'll always be there. Trust in Him. My favorite one is be still and know I am the Lord. I love that. I just know that I am God. Yeah, I love that. Because that's all people really need to do. Is be still. meditate, just get your energy out that way. Believe it or not, it does help people. I do it all the time. And I love the music they have now out. It's Christian rock and roll. I like it. The only thing is, when I listen to it, I can't do anything around the house because I'm worshiping. I miss going to church. I need to find a church out here since I moved. Marcy, I need to send you my address. I'll text it to you. The thing is, me, I am a psychic medium, empath, conduit, whatever you want to call it, knower, seer. There's many words for it. I can't help it. I've always been like this. I remember back from when I was 2 years old. But I've always known God too, even when I was little bitty. And I wasn't even taught about God growing up. We didn't go to church and stuff when I was growing up. But I've had so many abilities to see and to know. And I have been there. You know the song, Jesus Take the Wheel? I've been in so many situations. And if you look through the Bible, there is so much to do with supernatural. Or what do churches call it? Paranormal? I can't remember. I think they called it supernatural when I was at church. Of course, I didn't tell them that I seen things and knew things. Not at that time. I did not tell them. But how is everybody tonight? Is anybody going to do a sunrise service? I missed that. Hold on a minute. Okay. So, do you agree we're all sinners and we're all given a choice? Anyone that's in need, Jesus is always there waiting. And he knows your heart. Oh, Marcy, that's so nice. It's like I was trying to say I moved. In the Bible they talk about the parting of the Red Sea. How is that possible without powers to do things like that? God gave people the power to do that, or that God to do that. Who was that? I'm not a preacher. I can't um I can't preach the Bible out of my head. I wished I could. Verses. I mean, I know where to find things. I've been to Bible studies many, many times and church services. I love Bible study. I love being around other people that have the same desires I do. And the knowledge, just the knowledge of knowing God. And I don't want anyone to miss out. I don't want anyone to miss out on that great feeling. So I enjoy talking to people about Jesus. Jesus is the reason for Easter. Now, Christmas is a different thing to me. The way I understand it is Jesus was born during harvest or something, and they didn't have any room at the inn, remember? So he wouldn't have been born in December. That's just a day that they celebrate it, but they don't celebrate it. Hi, Tabby. But they don't celebrate it as Jesus' birthday. They celebrate it as buying presents day. Which, I mean, there's really nothing wrong with that. I guess it's just, I don't know. I just think people should instill this knowledge of Jesus Christ in their children, because they it's got to be done, or there is no hope. I mean, eventually these people, they're if they don't change the situation that they're in, it's not going to end well for them. Everybody has to hit rock bottom before they decide to get help. And the help that they need is God. And sometimes the only way to get to God is to hit rock bottom. And if you do, and you need someone, He will be there. I promise you. You'll need other kinds of help for whatever is going on in your life. But don't forget about Him, because without Jesus, we are nothing. We're so different. When people get together and they go to church and they worship God together, it makes them close. And when you find God, you're smiling all the time. And you're kinder to people. It's so obvious when people go out in public. Have you ever seen people out in public? I watch people, and I see people that I don't know. I did see some teenage boys in Taco Bell one time. 2 teenage boys. And they bowed their heads and prayed before they ate at Taco Bell. And I nudged my husband and made him and Dylan bow their head. Um, just out of respect for them, you know. I was very impressed with those kids. And I thought, they are going to be somebody. They're going to be some good people. And that's the kind of kids I want to see out in the public. It's just without God in your life, and people that are young and having kids, you should, in my opinion, at least, if you don't want to send, take them to a church or whatever, they need some kind of knowledge, because they've taken the Pledge of Allegiance down. they can't say it at school anymore. Ever since that happened, uh, that's been one of my pet peeves. If people have to get together to make things happen, and if you're fighting for the good cause, God's there. I can even tell you He's there on the bedside too, trying to get to the ones He knows He can save. I can promise you that. You ever hear, God works in mysterious ways? Yes, He does. He can part the Red Sea. He can make a basket of fish feed an entire army of people. He can cure the blind, anything that He was put there for that reason. And in I can't remember. It's 1 Corinthians chapter 16, I believe. And there's a lot of other places in the Bible too that speaks about supernatural or um, I don't know how they put it, but it's in the Bible, several places. And I should have got that done, but I didn't. I'm working on another video. Um, I think I've about got it done. That I'll be sharing pretty quick, maybe tomorrow. But don't forget why we have Easter. It was to show us that just because someone passes away, they can still live forever. In heaven, living forever, that'd be fine. But living down here forever, no. Not in what we got right now, no. I couldn't imagine it. The only thing that I know to do is pray. Because He's my buddy. He's my right hand man. God is good. And I love going to church. I just want one that's a little more awake or something. I don't know. That might have been a bad word to use. More modern, maybe, is the word. I can't believe I did not do that. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Hang on, guys, just a second. I meant to do all that earlier, and I guess I forgot. Those little things that I forget about. But I want you to know everything that you need to know, every question you want answers to, is in that book, the Bible. Everything's in there. And without being able to give your soul to God, you cannot understand the Bible the way you should. It's like once you go through and you're saved, you're born again, you see the colors are so much brighter, and everything is just so clean. And it's a good feeling. It changes you. Giving yourself to Jesus Christ, asking for His forgiveness, Him giving it to you, Him taking all your cares away. Washing them away. It's not the Easter Bunny. I know that's for kids. But I hope those kids, that are out there looking for those Easter eggs and all the candy and everything else, I hope they understand and they realize what Easter is all about. Promises. So many promises that God has made, and He has never failed. Never. And He never will. Doesn't matter how little your problem is or how big it is. He'll be there. Just ask for His help. There's all kinds of help you can get. I can even give you numbers. Or you can type it in the chat if you want. But reach out to somebody. That's all I wanted to do, was help people. And there's nothing better than someone offering another person and actually getting them to accept God. Learn, ask. Once you get that feeling of, I need to do something else, I need to start going to church or anything like that, that's God telling you something. That's when you need to reach out. Because He'll throw you little hints here and there. God will. He'll make you feel like you need to go to church, or something drastic will happen in your life and He'll be there. And sometimes you can't change your situation. Like if you lose someone, but you can do something for the one you lost. That back to that being my main question in life, growing up was, why do little kids have to die? That was always my question when I was a kid. And now that I know God, I know why. Because He knew this child wouldn't live anyway. He wasn't expected to. God didn't expect that. He knew that wouldn't be the case. But He did know that this child was there to, in the only way I can describe it is in some ways as a test to the parents' faith that they have in God. Because you can put yourself in God's hands. God, Jesus, in the name of Jesus, help me, please. Get me through this. Keep me strong. Don't let me fall apart. Whatever you want to say. Even if you want to cuss Him, He'll still be there for you because He knows your pain. Believe me, He knows your pain. He knows you. He knows what you're going through. But you have to reach out to Jesus. And when He starts throwing little hints at you, just keep your eyes open and see that He's there. He's reaching out to you. He's throwing you that fishing line. And He's trying to reel you in. He's trying to get you out of that deep place that you're in. He'll show you hints, and please take them. Reach back out and you will feel so much better. Even with your problems being there. Even when you're in that same situation. But you're happier because you know the power of God. You know what God can do. Doesn't mean you can go out and play in traffic and think that you're safe, because you're not. But at least if you don't make it out of that traffic, you'll know where you're going. But having the knowledge of God and being able to spread His message is it's amazing. I've told my story many times. I love hearing testimony. I love to hear other people's stories about how they got to know God. Those are the stories that we need to be spreading. He's always there. I've had lots of things happen to me and my kids. But the only way I got through it was God, and that's how I know. That's how I know He's real. Because once I forgave those who trespassed against me and my children, I felt like a weight had been lifted off of me. I felt so free of that burden. Because that burden was the hate I was carrying around. for the people who betrayed me and my kids. And I forgave them for me. And that's okay. Because they're not my burden anymore. They will answer to God, not to me. And I'm not going to waste my time, my life on any of that. It's over, done with. I didn't do it and didn't know about it. And that was a long time ago. So, but I was terrible until I forgave them. Forgiveness is not for that person. It's like you have to forgive those who trespassed against you. But you really do have to forgive them. But you don't ever forget. And you don't have to ever forget. But if you are carrying around that burden of not forgiving someone, and then you forgive them, so much better, because you don't have to carry that burden around. I think God should have, or Jesus could have lived forever, probably, and people would still be hassling him and bullying him. That would be terrible. But I think it's been about an hour, guys. How are you guys doing? Hi, 10-9. Carrie, Marcy. I accidentally did another video where I started preaching. But this one was more intentional, because I think everybody that comes in here and sees this video, they're going to see it for a reason. There's a purpose. And spreading the word of God is so much better. I should have brought my Bible. Shoot. Oh, I've been working on this video for you guys, and I'm surprised I wasn't late for my own live. Hello, Mark. Debbie's still here. You know, I was talking to Tabby earlier, or maybe last night. I don't remember, but I told Tabby, no, maybe it was in my live, that if anybody is in a situation where it's like, I don't know how we're going to live, I don't know what we're going to do, yada, 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 believe me, the unknowing is not as scary as we think it is. Because that's why I stayed as long as I did. But now that I'm out of that situation, I'm a lot happier. A lot. The only thing is, I really miss my dog. I've got to get me another dog. But I got to see a doctor and get a prescription kind of thing so I can have a dog. Yeah, 10. Yeah, exactly. Like the weight has been lifted. Yeah, like I'm free. I can do something. Like I can get up and go to the bathroom or my bedroom and do something without. What are you doing? Where are you going? I'm right here. I'm not running out the door with all you got. Come on. It was awful, awful. I hated it. And I couldn't get him to stop being that way. But when it came down to me, well, him and my son, and I had to get in between them, that was it. It was done. Well, it was done before then, but that was the last straw. Oh, that's sad. How long were we together? We were married April 16th, 1960. Shit. 2019 or 2016. 2016. Ooh, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So, yesterday was our 6-year anniversary. I like the little bunnies and chicks. That's so cute. Congrats on what? No, he's stayed in Kansas and I moved back home to Oklahoma. And yeah, I gotta get me an attorney and take care of that. Round 3. No, I'm kidding. Oh no, you're fine, Mark. You're fine. That's funny. No, you're good. So, did you do a live or anything tonight, Tabby? Or it's 1 in the morning. Oh my gosh. But I'm a night person. I sleep during the day and I'm up at night. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But at least it's something that I'm doing because I want to do it instead of something that somebody allows me to do. I don't like that. Oh, you didn't? Okay. Yeah, we'll have to catch up on some things. And I want to talk about your mom too, if you don't mind. Um, I'm interested in what's up with your mother, Debbie. Oh, you just got off work. Ooh, it's 106. Where do you live? California? Arizona? YouTube has been quiet tonight. Wow. That's weird. because usually YouTube is just going nuts. But it's going to be quiet before the storm. It always is. Uh, okay, that's only 11, I guess. Yeah, it's 11:08 in Arizona. Oh, I've heard so much violence about Arizona lately. Yeah, I know. I've done that too. Um, not on Monday though. That's weird. Don't forget you've thought that it would be a Monday. I said 14 months, since she went missing. And that's what I think. I think she'll be found. I think Monday really. Oh God, let's hope so. Oh, you golf in Arizona? Wow. I meant to bring my Bible over here where I'm at. Like I said, I still got stuff all over my apartment. I need to get it all fixed up. I just, my teeth have been bothering me so bad. It's ridiculous. It's just time. It's come to a time where I'm going to have to get something done. Why is it so dangerous in Phoenix, though? Why? Sorry. My son bought these gummy bear things, and I can't stay out of them, no matter how hard I try. They're Albanese brand, I guess. These things are freaking good. Bad. Too close to Mexico. Yeah. Yep, it gets bad down there. Somebody's always getting shot and stuff. See, these are the type of people that do not have God in their life. The ones that do these things. Hey, Tabby, if you guys come through Oklahoma, you're going to have to let me know so you can stay with me in between here in New York. You could stop off here for a while. Oh, yeah, I bet. I've heard Chicago is really bad. Isn't it South Chicago that's really, really bad? Hey, Aussie. How are you? I hope you're doing good. How's your vacation? Your holiday? Put your link in the chat, Ozzy and Tabby, and anybody else that has a channel. You can put it in the chat if you want. I love watching you guys talk. See, I'm scared of airplanes. I want my feet on the ground. I don't like to be in water that's like deep, and I don't like to be in the sky. I want control of my body. You know what I'm saying? Once I can't control my body anymore, I don't want to be here. Oh, I'd love to go to Australia. And I'd love to go to Ireland. Because my great-grandmother came from Ireland. And she married an Indian. And there the story goes. I know. Don't you love her husband? She got a good one. Look at that. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, here. Where did it go? I remember my son when I got him and he was 2. He wanted carrots. And I thought, oh, that's good for him, because I made him carrots, but he wanted more. So I just kept giving him more. He had carrots all over him. It was hilarious. But it wasn't hilarious at daycare when he had an accident. I guess he ate too many carrots. There you go, Tabby. Also, put your link in the chat. If you have a channel, put your link in the chat. I don't mind at all. I'm just really starting to learn how to do that. And I don't know if I gave my video yesterday that I did enough credit to Tabby, and she came up with a lot of really good ideas in that last video about summer yesterday. She came up with a lot of good ideas, of theories. I kept thinking I should mark them, timestamp, so we could go back over them again. Because you really had some good points. What if Candace took Grandma to her dope dealer, or maybe she went to her dope dealer and left Summer and H at the swimming hole? And I also wanted to ask, and I didn't get to, was about the the missing 3 hours. Hi, Spirit Time. How are you? You can drop your link too, since I know you have one. Oh, I need to get my phone. Aussie, can I make you a mod? Would you mind? And 10-9, would you mind if I made you a mod? Okay. Okay. Say something. Let me see if it worked. Yay. Oh, there's Tabby. Okay. Told you. You're not very good at this stuff. Just lost my lighter. And Tabby's got the computer stuff down now. And who else did I say? Oh, 10-9. Okay. And it looks like Spirit Times. I don't, I don't know. If her husband wants to be modded. And what's going on? Just, I think it's just gossip or something. I'm not sure. But Jenna's into it now with all of them other ones. Did you have to hide any baskets? No. No. My youngest child is 36. And then I'm raising my grandson. He is also legally my son. And he's 17. So I don't think he wants an Easter basket. But he did bring me a chocolate Reese's peanut butter bunny. It was good. It's gone. Yeah. Well, I didn't eat it all at once, but he does sweet things like that. What? Spirit Time? Checkmate. What's that mean? So, Spirit Time, what is your channel about? Or Aussie, you want to tell me what his channel is about? Oh, thank you, Spirit Time. Let's see. What are you talking about? Spirit stuff. Cool. Okay. 10-9, you're hitting 30. Are you talking about 30 years old? Oh. Dang. Easter Bunny gives you 50 to 100. Well, I'm definitely going over and checking out Spirit Time. I have a weird connection to ghosts. Oh, okay. That means you're a medium. If you can talk to spirits and understand what they're talking to you about, if you can see them, feel them, just spiritually, energetically, or even visually. Whenever I do readings, I see them. You can feel them. Well, I am working on a video for you guys. Like I said, it's not like maybe 2 minutes, maybe. And it's taken me all day, and I'm still not done with it. And it's so much easier if I just say it on camera, but it doesn't have the same effect. I'm trying to improve my channel. They mess with you? Do they move things and like you misplaced stuff, but you didn't? They took it and moved it. They do that stuff to me. Yeah, no kidding. Send your cash bunny my way. Yeah, I hear that. I knew we should have bought another bag of bunnies or bears, those gummy bears. And they don't have, they came from Walmart, so they don't have anything in them. Just in case somebody was wondering. I sure as hope not, because I've ate several. Yeah, I'm with you. I wish I was 30 years old again, too. I'd take 30. Almost twice that. Yeah, no, that make you feel crazy. Oh no, what happened? We had a huge chocolate recall in the stores this year, so it was hard getting eggs oh, getting eggs, Tabby. Oh yeah. Mark Klein, you're the only old as the woman you're feeling. Hmm? You're only as old as the woman you're feeling. Oh. Hmm. It's true because I'll be 56 in July, but my body feels like it's 110. I have to remember that. Oh, if I can remember it. Yeah, if I can remember. No, I can't remember anything. I have to write everything down. I do. And then my son is like, oh, God. Oh, my God, would you hurry up? Well, I got to get my glasses. No, I feel like my mother. I do. I feel like my mom. Ooh, they said chocolate was contaminated. So weird. Wow. Kind of bothers me when they recall stuff because generally, I mean, somebody's been sick. Several people probably have been sick over it before they found out. I can't wait to get this new video done for you guys. It's going to be a good video. Salmonella. Mm. And salmonella, doesn't that come from? I'm licensed. I'm supposed to know this. 110 in Arizona right now. Made it hard to get eggs this year. Um, Salmonella comes from eggs. Mark Coyne says, my hips kind of hurt, but I don't feel much different than my 30s. 30s never go to the doctor. But I eat well and rest well. That's important. I have problems sleeping. No carbs and no sugar. I'm a carb freak, I guess you could say. I love bread. And I gotta have my pop or Pepsi. What do you guys call it where you're from? Anybody, especially Aussie. What do you call soda over there? Or carbonated drinks? Pop, See, we call it pop here too. You just love food. Oh, yeah, I do too. And my eyes are bigger than my stomach, that's for sure. Want soft drinks? Not 110. Oh, 77 in Arizona right now? Wow. That's cold for you guys, isn't it? Oh my God. Would you make bacon, cheese, bread, dip? Anything with bacon and bread, I'm there. That's one thing. I love a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. Yeah, that's very true, Spirit Time. Processed foods are the most unhealthiest. And my son, at 17, does not like going out. Oh, it's soda there. I thought so. Yes, but it's a dry heat. You know how many times I hear that? I remember in California, we went to the bank one time and they had a big clock on the thing and it said 110. I think it was 110, 112. It was crazy. But I remember it. We didn't have air conditioning in the car because I remember going with the windows rolled down and the car was a yellow car, but I don't know what it was. I was telling my mom about yesterday, I think, about some of my memories from my childhood. And she was like, I can't believe you remember that. I was like, yep. And I told her things she didn't even know about, like things my dad did when she was at work. I'm afraid, but he's the type that if he could get away with murder, he would have killed all of us. You know, he's that kind of dad. And we're all hurt in some way. Oh, okay. See how you guys do things is like they say stuff like kilometers and all that kind of stuff. I don't understand that. I mean, I skipped that class. No, that wasn't my thing. I mean, if I wasn't interested, I didn't. Melbourne in 2 days. Cold weather again. Oh, and it's Melbourne. Melbourne. I would love to go snorkeling and stuff down there. Wouldn't that be cool? I always wanted to go to Africa too. It's like if I was rich, like some of these people, I would go see things. I mean, I would, of course, always keep up with what's going on and who needs help and help them. That's why I started my YouTube channel. I wanted to help people with depression. I wanted to help people with signs, teach them signs to look for in other people, to teach them, this is what men do when they control you. And it doesn't have to be a man, it could be a woman controlling you. Because it doesn't just happen to women. You know how you feel. Women can be mean. Some women who remain nameless are very mean. There's a lot of them out there. What's that mean? You're up in an old? Oh. Yeah, what women are can be nasty. The things that they could do to their husband's food and drinks, what they could do to him when he's asleep. I mean, yeah. And yeah. Some of them, oh gosh, some of them are so bad. Wentworth, my favorite show of all times. Huh. I wonder how, well, I'm sure there's a way that I could get on and watch Australian TV. Because I have seen some British shows. There was, it was like a soap opera I was watching. Oh, you live in Queensland. Do you call it Queensland or Queensland? Queensland. Queensland. You know what's weird about this apartment? I hear sirens all the time. Sirens are going off. It's a cop or a fire truck or ambulance or something. But it's a good neighborhood. I just live on it off of a main highway. I mean, it's off a ways, but I can still hear it. Women, yeah, women hate women. Yeah, Mark, that is weird. They get all bent out of shape and jealous just like men do. Sometimes worse. Women are worse. I think men get short end of the stick a lot of times. The second one was right. Just holidaying here. Oh, Easter in 2 days. Melbourne. The bottom of Australia. Wow. Wow. I wonder how long it takes to fly from like here, say Oklahoma, to Melbourne, South Australia. If you what's the best place to be in Australia? What's the best place to live? North, east, south, or west? And or where is the best place? Is it? Wow. Uh, be about 26 hours flying. Is that flying? Probably. Because, yeah, let's see. Mm, wow. Yeah, probably because, wow. That's all 2 hours? Damn. Does it? So it's messing, the vaccine is making men more fertile? Is that what you're saying? Well, that's crazy. I thought Australia was bigger than that because you have like a bushland country and you have a water side. I mean, it's just a little island, right? Well, 10-9, in my opinion. There's some women that don't need kids. There are certain women that should not produce children, especially if they've already killed one of their own or anything like that. I know, Mark. My arms would be tired. My back would be hurting. Somebody been drinking tonight? Well, y'all, it's been about 2 hours almost. Oh, shoot. I probably won't be up too much later. Candace Wells doesn't need anyone. Huh. No, she sure as hell don't need any more children now, does she? Now, why wasn't this shit stopped a long time ago? I mean, the woman should have been fixed a long time ago. But that's my opinion. That's just my opinion. It's Easter, y'all. Happy Easter. Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. And she had two, and they were taken away from her. Then she had one, and she gave it up for adoption in the hospital. Is what she says. It was a little girl. And they should have fixed her then. Right? You heard she got fixed after she had Summer? Hmm. Well, I don't know. I might work on this video a little bit more before I go to sleep. Who knows? But I do thank you for being here. And remember, if you fell across this video, I hope something in there touched your heart. And if you ever need anybody, reach out. I don't understand that either. I never will. I am very into sterilization of those who produce children like this. I heavily believe in it, and I know that a lot of people probably don't. My opinions are in this. My channel is in my opinion. So I guess I can say how I feel in my opinion. God bless you too, 10-9. It's so sad. So many deserve kids and can't have them, and some that can have them and treat them bad. Breaks my heart. It does me too. It shocks me, and then I get mad, and then I just bawl. You know, I have so many emotions, and it's like some of the things that these people do to their kids, I can't even fathom it. I can't understand it. I can't wrap my head around it. I believe mothers that prove to hurt children should be fixed. Thank you, Ozzy. Thank you for that, because that's how I feel. Even though they say that that takes somebody's rights away, no, you took somebody's childhood away. You mess with a kid's childhood, you can be messing with me, and that's how I feel. I get so upset about it. Yeah, so do I, because they could be gone in an instant, and we know that. Love to you too, 10-9. You was adopted as a baby and turned out happy and well. Retired in 10 years to travel and play golf. Yeah, you can go eat some chocolate. Yeah. It has a lot to do with how you're raised. I think some of it runs through your blood. Your Because you can take a child from adopt a child, right? And they're musically talented. Well, where did it come from? You and your wife don't have it, so it must be from the child's parent. And it comes out that the child's biological parent was a pianist or something. Then that's where it comes from. Even though they weren't raised around it, it's it's weird how stuff works, isn't it? I don't want chocolate. I'm going to eat some bread. No carbs. Government needs to pay people a check to not have babies. No, what they need to do is when they keep having them, get them the hell off of government assistance. You should only get so much time to get yourself on your feet and get a job, and then they can still get help, but there's got to be a penalty, like you have 6 months to find a job, and we're going to help you with resources and stuff like that. Um, but they need to be on a time limit. If they don't find help and a job, then they need to be taken off of assistance as their time limit. You know what I'm saying? And then don't give them more money because they had another kid. That's why they do it. It's called Babies for Benefits, and it's on AFC Podcast. Yes, we need a regiments to the system, repairments to the system. Yes, we do. Um, badly, very badly, we do. It's like we're paying them to sit back and have babies. Oh, you had your sixth one. Well, here, let's up your food stamps $100. Let's give you more on your housing. Let's do this. Let's do that. You have now a grand prize winner for the most children. Let's give you more. Don't 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 reward them for not getting up and getting something done. I don't know. That's just me. I think those resources need to be conserved for people that actually will use that help properly. But that's me. That's my opinion. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Women playing the system with no father. Just my opinion. In big cities have crimes due to women playing the system with no father. Yeah, like they don't know who their baby daddy is. Yeah, right. Or are they getting money from their baby daddy? Because, look, as men, they need to take care of their own. I mean, you're actually going to leave it up to her, even if she does protect herself. You should be protecting yourself too. Because women are sneaky, and they're sneaky, and they'll sneak stuff. So you should always protect yourself, even if the other one says they are protected. Doesn't matter. The government in Australia gives mothers money for having children, make teenagers have them. Oh my gosh. Kidding me. 3 a.m. and now I want garlic bread. I know, I do too. I do too. What is that? Let's see. Fathers get a raw deal in Australia. It's sad. Oh, I bet. I wanted to. Oh, okay. I put that one up. I've seen that. That is just really crazy. That is just crazy to me. That's. Oh, gosh. That's terrible. There goes that kid's future. The mama and the baby. Neither one of them are going to have anything if they keep that situation that they're in. I'm going to carry you to my room so I can grab back cigarettes. Hopefully I don't drop you. Okay. Nope, I dropped the cigarettes. Oh my gosh. The house is a mess. It's ridiculous. Because I've been sick. Well, not sick, but hurting with my teeth, so. Will you make me some garlic bread? It's like 4,000. You get, you have your baby here. But they want what they see money now and not think of the long term. Right. No, they don't. Okay. Well, be safe, Tabby. Have a good night. Sleep well. We love you. Thank you for coming in. Yes, be safe. I'm sure you will. But you're in a dangerous place. That worries me. I think about that every time they say something happened in Arizona. I'm like, Tabby, Tabby. It's like when they say something about Houston, I always think of my sister. She doesn't even live in Houston. She lives close, but uh, that's the biggest city by. So, yeah, she's going to go night night. Night night. That's what I used to always tell my kids. Time to go night night. Time to go night night. Oh, thank you, 10-9. Yes, he is. Anytime you're around another person, just any chance you get, spread that message of the love that he has for us and the ability he has to forgive. It's amazing. Okay, Mark, enough of the food. You're making me hungry. Let's have some cornbread too. Oh, that just sounds so good. Cabbage. He's having cabbage, ham, with all the extras. Yummy. Oh my God. Now I'm hungry. That's neat. It sounds amazing. You love eggplant, huh? Will you guys have a safe Easter? If you're going anywhere, you're traveling, anything like that, be safe. Be woke wherever you go. Never stray from God. Always know that He's with you. And He hears you. He listens. And He knows your heart. Well, good luck, Mark. Good night, Dan. Night, Ozzy. Good night, everybody. Happy Easter.